Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 2120 show. Tonight's a special night. We have a special guest. We're going to actually have another member of the Price family on in here. So, as you know, you got myself, Bobby P., my son, Sharad Price, and then tonight we have my lovely wife, Sahilys Price.
Hello.
So, just to go into what we're going to go into. So, you know, New Year is coming. 2020.
Oh yeah, New Year's coming up.
New
Hey, welcome to the 2120 show. It is currently 9:20. You should have your kids in bed. Everything that's supposed to be done should be done by now. Go ahead and sit back, relax, and listen to the 2120 show. We're here with your host, Bobby Price, Sharad Price, and today we have a special guest, our family member.
Sahilys Price.
It's our mom, my dad's wife, and we're just here to talk about some interesting topics.
I was
There
like,
we
dang,
go.
you
That's
said our mom. I was like, dang.
Oh, wow.
Moms, dang.
Yeah.
It's alright.
I'm like, what kind of state do y'all think we live in? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, we're pretty close to West Virginia. West Virginia is a wild place.
Anyhow. I'm beginning to rethink this.
Oh my gosh.
Well, honestly, shoot. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and dive on in. We all know New Year's coming. There's no secret behind it. Christmas is almost here. Everybody's, trying to get into that New Year's resolution mode, and a lot of folks aren't. Normally they do that, on New Year's. Oh man, it's supposed to be New Year. Let me think what I'm gonna do.
Man, it happens last minute every single year. It'll be the first.
Yep.
They'll be like, you know what? Let me make a list.
Yep.
They'll be like, I'm gonna lose weight. It's the same thing every year.
Every year.
They'll be like, oh, it's my year. I'm gonna lose weight. It's gonna be my summer.
This is the
We're
year
gonna
I'm
have
going to
fun.
do it.
Yeah.
Last year I said this.
The year before.
It's a new year,
Yeah,
so it has to be
yeah.
a new beginning, right?
Oh yeah, every time.
It's like, because, it's on the calendar, so because it's a new year, you do that. But why are we so attached to that?
First step, I think, to a better new year, not even a better new year, to a better lifestyle, is holding yourself accountable.
Oh yeah, and creating a schedule. That's the number one thing right
Hell
there
yeah.
too. Oh, that's number
Schedule.
two. Yeah.
I feel like the first thing, honestly, should be, especially around this time, everybody's thinking, oh my God, I need to start thinking of a New Year's resolution and all that stuff because it's like a new year and that's just what you do, like a new year, a new beginning. And everybody holds themselves to that because New Year's Eve is coming and, New Year's about to start. But, like, who's to say when your new year begins?
Hell yeah.
Like, my new year can begin today. Like, today, I'm going to make that change.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, you know what? I'm going to wake up tomorrow and these are my goals. And, even if it's a little step, I took a step towards it. It just getting one, even as basic as just getting one thing done, even if you have to start that low.
Yeah.
Do that. And then
start somewhere.
that's
But
when
the
your
thing
year
is-
begins. It doesn't have to be at the first of the year. It doesn't have to be anywhere.
Mhm.
You can have your year anywhere. And then you know what? When this time comes around next year, guess what? That's your year. That's your anniversary, and you should celebrate yourself.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So like, why wait?
Exactly.
So I feel
Why
like that's realizing that should be like the first step for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what should be going around now.
For me, I've gotten to a point where it's like, it's not just the new year, it's my entire life. When I look at life, I look at it as like a time clock. It's a time clock that when it reaches its max, that's it. I'm done. I'm gone. That's the tail of me. That's it. So why not chase and get stuff done? Why not get it done early on top of that? I'm 20.
Yes.
So this upcoming year, for myself, I want to be big on the show. I want to be big on myself, big on being disciplined and having a routine. So a lot of people don't have that.
Oh yes.
A lot of people don't have that. They'll start going to the gym And you'll see that because I worked at Chick-fil-A. You'll see people literally not showing up on January 1st. So that first week, we will die down in customers because people are holding themselves accountable.
Yeah.
And they'll go to the gym for that week, maybe for the next week.
But they're going for the wrong reasons, and this might
Yeah.
not last.
Oh yeah, it doesn't last because they'll come back.
always
They'll
come
come back. I swear, about like that third week, we start getting them coming back. The second week, actually, they'll start coming back in salads.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They'll
come back slow. I'll be healthy. I'll be healthy.
Yeah, they'll come back in the door with their foot.
It's okay if I have the fresh lemonade.
And I promise you,
The
February.
unsweetened tea.
Yep, February 1st. Oh, everybody is back. Those 30 days are up. They are back.
Oh yeah.
Belts off, everything.
Well, yeah, but Valentine's Day, you know.
Oh yeah.
love in the air.
And we reel them
man.
in with the nugget trays.
Yep. Oh,
Hey.
buddy. I know what y'all doing over there.
Yeah, but New Year's resolution, you can tell people aren't committed. People aren't ready to change their lifestyles, which they should be. It's your life. You're the only person that's going to live it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's going to come down to, a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
If you're not happy with where you're at right now, at any point, however old you are, you're not happy right now, maybe you should try something a little bit different.
Yeah.
I mean, because what you're doing is not working.
Don't get fucking stuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the harsh truth, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
about. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be harsh. I'm gonna be raw. I'm gonna be a little unfiltered. So yeah, and that's what you're gonna get from me is the harsh truth. Yeah, you need to. It's a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle change. You picking up them little snacky snacks, you know, going to work, coming home from work. You gotta cut that out. You know, you gotta be disciplined enough to cut that out.
And it's not just, you know, the weight stuff. Some people are working on other things, you know.
Yeah.
And it's understanding that, you know, the first few days it's going to be like, all right, I can do this. You know, by the first week, it's going to get hard.
Oh yeah.
And after that, it's going to get harder.
Yeah.
And then, you know, after that first month, you're going to be like, oh man, I don't think I can do this. But then you just got to keep telling yourself, no, you know, you can't quit, you can't quit. Push through that. Because once you push through that uphill, then it just becomes like, all right, you know, like, I've been doing this. And all of a sudden you start seeing the differences it's making in your life. You know, whether it be with weight, whether it be with the
Your
change about your
relationships,
relationship, your
school, your personal
just
life.
in anything. You know, it would just, you start seeing like the fruit of, you know, your hard
labor.
work. Yeah. You know, and then you have a reason, and now it makes you want to do more, and it gets you pumped up, and you know, that's all it is. And you know, I'm not saying this, you know, like, you know, oh, that's what everybody should be doing. I'm only saying that because I've had to do that. You know, and like, I rather people know without having to do it like I did. Like, if I can tell you, look, this is what's going to happen from experience, because it hasn't just happened to me once or twice.
Learn from this people.
You know, like, learn from my
my
experiences too. You know, don't just learn from your stuff. Learn from, like, I'm like, and that's why one of the reasons I'm like, I try to be very real, really raw with the kids. And, you know, Sherrod, like, we have conversations like this all the time. It's because I'm going to tell you the stuff that I messed up, you know? I'm going to tell you the stuff, and I'm going to talk about it just like whatever, because I'm not ashamed or embarrassed about it, because it all brought me to, you know, learn something about me, and it taught me something. You know, so, and if I can share that knowledge with you, maybe I can keep you from having to learn the hard way that I did.
It is better to learn
you know
vicariously than it is to go fail on your own.
Yes.
Honestly, it is.
You
And
save
that is
a lot of time, and time is something that that I don't care how rich you are. When you run out of time, you're out of time. And if you can save the time, why not go listen to people who've already done it, who've already messed up, and they know how to do it the right way.
See, all right, step one, your New Year's resolution. If you can't do it on your own, go watch somebody else.
Yes.
Motivational videos are great. I listen
to
to
people who have done it.
I give you a top 3 that you should go listen to today.
Oh my goodness!
You need to go listen to Airtime.
Oh, maybe you should link them.
Link them?
Oh
Yeah, like when you post it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But Airtime.
I'll link it at the end of the video.
Yeah.
The people y'all should go listen to, but Airtime is
E.T.
Les Brown.
Les Brown.
And then you need to go, if you're really hardcore, if you really need that edge, go listen to David Goggins.
David Goggins is next level.
Oh my gosh. I honestly believe him too, with the whole mental toughness is what you need.
You need mental hardness.
Because honestly, you wake up, you have your idea, your brain is like, nah, it's not going to work. Your brain is automatically precautionary. It wants the best for you. It wants you to be safe.
It wants the easy way.
It doesn't want the hard way. It doesn't think the hard way is going to work.
Yeah, it doesn't want pain.
Yeah.
That's
even if the harder way is like easy, you wouldn't know because it's new. Your brain doesn't want new. Nope. Your brain doesn't like change.
It wants comfortable. It wants, yes.
You got to be willing to change your life.
Very much.
Because honestly, that's all it is. That's all it is. You can put yourself out of debt if you just change your lifestyle.
Oh, yes.
I mean, and it's not easy. It's not. I'm not here saying
no,
it's
yeah.
It's fucking gonna be hard.
Yeah.
But it'll promise you it's a better life.
Heck yeah.
Because I promise you, what you've been doing right now, if you're not happy with where you're at in life right now, just listen up. It's real easy to do to change it. Mm-hmm. Get on a set schedule one.
Well, maybe it's not real easy, but it's possible.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
You're right.
We're misleading y'all.
It's
not simple. If it was that simple, then everybody would do it.
Yeah.
And everybody would do it. But you need to do it, honestly. Mm-hmm. There's no point for you to be at the bottom. The tools are out there for you to succeed.
And honestly, you deserve to do that for yourself.
Hell yeah.
Everybody deserves to be happy.
Yeah. Like, you deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
And if more people were like that, then they will start seeing things in different perspective and then be able to change a lot of the dumb shit that's going on. Because don't even get me started.
Well, we can't change everybody.
Yeah.
There's some crazy far gone people out there.
Obviously, it's not going to be very.
No, but I'm saying it's a good thing that we come up here on the show and we talk about stuff like this.
Definitely.
You can.
Yes.
But there's still some crazy.
You just still make one difference, so that's freaking awesome, you know?
Yeah.
There's those I seen crackheads. They're not going.
They don't learn until they get off it.
Man,
they can't learn.
Being from New Jersey, there's cokeheads all up and down the street, and it's a normal thing. You're like at the chicken shack, you see them walking by, and you're like, damn. It's just damn. This is why I'm glad.
It's like you a skeleton of yourself.
Yeah, this is why I'm glad I'm not in New Jersey. They walking down the street scratching, white lips, everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything. Nothing wrong. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But damn, don't be on the street with it. you like a mommy walking down the street.
Yeah. Obviously, your habit has taken over to a point that you can't sustain it. So maybe you should stop it and get to a point that you can sustain your habit.
Well, you know, honestly though, most of the people that are doing stuff like that, there's more else going on with them.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
They have stories and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Coke ain't the option.
No.
Definitely not.
Coke wasn't your only option. Look at that shit. Oh my gosh. You have to spend money to go get Coke. Or do something else to go get Coke.
Yeah.
There's people out there giving head for Coke.
I know.
You need to take it. You need to reevaluate your life.
Yeah.
You need a New Year's resolution.
I'm just saying, it would just, you know, it's like your addiction is that bad. You know, it's fucking sucks.
Yeah. I feel it. Won't be me. Won't be me. And I'll preach to people around me. Don't do it. I'll throw you a bag of legal flour or something, or CBD.
Yeah, get some CBD in your life, you know. Or you know what? If you need something to occupy yourself,
we'll go take a trip to DC.
A library card is free.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
You get yourself a nice little gym membership.
Yeah.
I can help you occupy your time now.
Plenty of options.
Oh yeah. How about you expand your mind, the knowledge? Go to the library, learn your craft, learn what you want to do with your life. If you want to learn how to work on cars. You learn how to paint. You learn how to dance. You want to learn how
chase
to
a
make
passion.
movies.
Do something that you
Yeah.
actually enjoy doing. Like a lot of people in high school, starting off, this was just bad starting off Ward. And everybody wanted to do something that was going to get them paid. It wasn't even a passion at that point. Unless it was like sports. But we barely had people good enough to even attempt to go try at a college for sports. Like, we suck.
Yeah.
We suck. So you starting off, you're just like, well, I'm going to business. Well, I'm going to this. Just so you get paid. It's not like, oh, I actually want to do this. I'm going to go for that degree.
Yeah.
Me trying to start off at school, I didn't even want to be there. Eventually, yes, I did want a degree. But did I want one right then and there? I was like, no, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Didn't think about it. And that was me at 18, super late. 18, you should you should know what you want to be doing.
Yeah, you should already be thinking after high school or after college at 18.
I'm saying, but before then, you're supposed to be starting while you're in high school, knowing what you want to be. I started really late, but I turned that around 180. Know exactly what I want to do and do that. Don't wait till you're 25, 30, 40 with kids. Or trying to turn around your life. Do it now.
Because time, this year went by fast. The next year's going to go by just as fast.
It's going to continue. And it's going to blow you by. You're not a kid anymore. So turn that around. You're a grown adult. You're a grown man, woman. All y'all that are 18, y'all are out of high school. So even if you're in high school, you're still a legal adult. So you could be arrested, all that.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to take it serious.
Life is going to come at you hard.
So let's give our top 3 things you need to do to change your new year.
All right, top 3 things.
Realize that it's not going to be an easy way, but you got to get through it, and it start being rewarding, and it's going to be worth it, and you got to do it for yourself. Like, you're worth it.
So
and
realize you're worth it.
You realize you're worth it, and then know that everything's going to be worth it. That you're worth it, and that all your work is going to be worth it.
Yeah. Think long term.
Yeah.
Really think long term.
So I feel like maybe
long term gains right here. Long term gains, and
you can get out of debt really quick.
And just
those
whatever it is.
Episodes that we're going to later on, though.
I think, and then just whatever it is, realizing that it's going to be worth it, gets you mentally ready for that, because you don't want to start something if you're not mentally ready for it. Because you're gonna, as soon as you hit the first bump, you're gonna break down and you're gonna quit. So
knowing you're worth it,
doing that, so you got your mental game going,
So write down a schedule. Because that's going to be your lifestyle change. You're going to change your lifestyle by writing down a new schedule that you follow and hold yourself accountable to every day.
Alright, and then one more. I think you need to have people that are going to hold you accountable. Or you have to be able to hold yourself accountable, but have people around you, or listen to motivational speakers. Or honestly, in the next coming weeks, we're going to make it available for you guys to call the show.
Definitely. Because it definitely helps to have somebody hold you accountable. If you can have at least one person. Let somebody close to you know your goals for the next year, so then they can help you hold yourself accountable. That'd be phenomenal. Find at least one person. We all have that one. Your mom, your dad, your best friend.
And even if you're just like, I want to do this alone, or you don't want to have that, then learn to hold yourself accountable. You know what? If it requires for you to do just watch motivational speeches, then do that. Listen to a specific music that's gonna keep you motivated, then do that. If it's gonna be, fuck it, talking to yourself and looking at yourself in the mirror and reminding yourself what it is that you're doing and why it is that you're doing it, then have it be that. Then a lot of people are like, oh my god, everybody's gonna think I'm crazy. Or is that crazy? Well, no, what will be crazy is that you sit around still being unhappy for the rest of your life.
That's
crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is 100%
I was like, what's crazy is that you're not doing nothing about it yet.
I'm like,
Your new year now.
You're gonna die one day.
Yeah.
And like, people don't realize that your time here is not forever. Our time here is not, the next day is not promised or guaranteed. There's no reason that you should be wasting your time not following what you want to do.
Definitely.
And if y'all need some help realizing that, I am more than welcome. Give me like 2 weeks. Y'all can call the show, and then I will talk to y'all.
Oh yeah. You'll be more than welcome to call. We'll discuss. You can bring your points of view. Yeah, it'll be phenomenal. It'll be amazing. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Cool.
Alright. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive right on into it right now. Next topic of discussion is a fun one for everybody at all times, and I love talking about this right here. Actually, I don't love it, but it's intriguing. Let's call it that. But heaven and hell. Heaven and hell.
Let me go ahead and get comfortable for this one.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get comfortable on this. Let's go ahead and discuss. I mean, and everybody has different points of view, different religions and everything. I'm not here to say my point of view is right. No, this is just a.
Or maybe if you don't believe, just I guess heaven and hell you're saying because that's what
Good,
we're used
evil.
to hearing. But like like even if you don't believe in religion, or if you believe in a different kind of religion, like you're gonna, if you are not a specific way, then or abide by certain laws and rules, whatever. Then you can go to a bad place, whether it be hell, whether it be like somewhere, and other than heaven or a place,
so far
an afterlife.
So far from what I've been looking around and hearing and watching, everybody says that like most religions have the same hell, same devil, the same consequence. And they have this God in each religion. It might not be the same God, but they still have this
a powerful being that's in charge. That's good.
And then I've also been watching something totally different on religion and so many gods just being made up. And then they're saying nobody wants to hear the truth about God being just a regular guy, so they have to make God this ultimate being that has all these wonderful powers, because they don't want to have anybody following just this regular human being like everybody else was on the earth. So
it could be a made up story. Or for all we know,
honestly, the stories are way too far back from us.
Exactly. And then we can't translate them, and we're translating into
So we're going to buy a book that we honestly can't understand. And if you have any opinions about the stuff we're talking about and you want to comment on us, I'll link you to a place where you can comment at the end of the show, at the end of the episode.
Oh yes, definitely. It'll be a phenomenal discussion.
But I still feel like I'm at an in-between with me and Christianity. Because I do believe in a God, and I do believe in a heaven. I mean, who wouldn't want to believe in a heaven? I want to go somewhere after all this. Like, if I got to follow some good principles, then I'll do that.
Oh yeah, that's not asking a whole lot for an eternity of happiness. But now, this is my thing. Now, what if, here we go, we're actually in hell right now. We live this life, follow these rules set forth in this Bible that maybe he did or did not place here, but for argument's sake, let's say there was a Bible or set of rules that maybe you should abide by to get into this ultimate heaven, this ultimate state of happiness or whatever it may be. And when we die, we're judged. And if you didn't do good enough, you get reborn and come back to Earth with no knowledge.
Like you said, we were talking about this earlier. He said if they did really bad, like the people that murdered somebody, they have them.
You really jacked up. Oh, buddy.
You go talk to God and be like, all right, reset, send you to Taiwan, send you to
send you to like one of the poorest places on the earth,
like,
so that you can live in poverty, and then your only way of getting out of poverty is to pray to God.
You know, with that,
they're gonna put you through the struggle, man.
Using that same concept that you're talking about, you're kind of saying that everybody that's living a fucked up life right now were fucked up people in the past life.
Hey, in this concept of this structure, and look, you bring up a valid point. In this concept of this structure, maybe it's a part of that, but maybe it's a part of just life.
See, but you can't like. Nah, there has been people that have been through fucked up situations, and they're good people.
Mm-hmm.
Like both of y'all. I'm not trying to say everything was terrible, but been through bad situations. Y'all are good people.
Yeah, we try the best that we can.
We're a little screwy, but we try.
Alright, but when have y'all ever gone on the street and did like fucking threw shit at people or shot at people?
Oh no!
Alright, then you guys are good.
So when I fuck up, I mostly just fuck up my life more.
See, it's in the house stuff. That's a normal human being thing.
Or I make myself look real stupid.
That's a human being thing. I mean, going out in public.
No, because
you are a good citizen.
Yes.
You pay taxes.
I have emotional issues. I'm not stupid.
That's different.
There's a difference.
Those people, I feel, get thrown into those situations.
No, that's yeah, you're right. Oh,
yeah, they get thrown in those situations, and if they do bad, boom, right back.
Yep.
And if they do, you've been good.
Water,
This is outside.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I kind of do believe in the concept that Earth could be hell.
Yeah,
I mean, because think about it. Out of all the planets that are in this solar system, even beyond the solar system, we just happen to be the only people alive. No, there's something else out there.
Oh man,
there's something else out there. There's some other civilization.
It's just a matter of time.
I refuse to believe
It's a matter of time.
that there's infinite space
And
there's nothing else.
but us.
I'm like, bro.
We're the most intelligent life form that made it out of this entire universe.
I'm like, it might not look like
Because
how
I've
ever
seen
we
some
imagine
people-
aliens.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
But
I have met some humans that I'm just like, huh?
mm,
I was like, you cannot tell me that is the most intelligent in this.
You know
Come
what?
on.
I know this is kind of off topic, but if you had a chance to go back to any time frame and only be able to just sit there for 1 hour, where would you want to go?
to one time frame.
Yeah, one time frame in history. You can't change nothing, but you can just see it.
One, I'm going through multiple things. I got multiple questions.
Alright.
I'm going back to see how the fuck did slavery start from in the U.S. I want to see exactly what conversation, who agreed,
Who approved this
because,
okay to do to another human
because
being?
they try to tell us in some history class one day that there was some type of agreement for the slaves to come. I was like,
Hell no.
Hell no.
Alright.
I was like, you think I just was like, alright, I'm gonna sell my people.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so
And if it's true, whoa.
yeah.
Fuck. And then
Well, I mean, there's a form of that happens to like still to today, in some cultures, you have to actually pay to buy the bride.
mm-hmm.
You know, we just witnessed that on none of these weddings. The American flew over there, and he has to pay for his wife.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's allowed?
yeah.
That's
That's part of the culture.
And when you do the exchange,
That's part of the culture.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but yeah, you have to give money to the father.
It's like a bride price.
Whatever guy is on top of their politics, he's getting the reset button. He's coming right back to earth in the struggle.
Yeah.
So what's the time frame that you would like to go to?
I don't know.
All right, well then think about it, and then we'll come back to you.
No, I got more, but go ahead.
So then, all right, a time frame that I would love to see is that you can't change nothing. You can sit there and watch. Say that you get like just like 3 hours to watch. I want to see at the point where they had everything like almost finished, how the fucking pyramids got built. I want to be like.
No.
Like, you know, off in the way so they can't see me, but I want to see how the hell they put that shit together.
Yo, you know, it'd be sick. What if I could see, like, if this is true, the whole Moses splitting the
Yo, what?
Oh.
See what happened. Was it really just some guy at a stream that built some kind of dam that made the water stop, and they went over a river, or like they built a dam and that's what they called it, or was it, you know, what they say it was in the books?
Who would have seen this and didn't freaking freak out? Like, alright, if this was a normal human, okay, if this was in modern age, if Jesus was out and about,
nobody would believe it.
Oh my God.
Everything would be
you
fake.
know how fast the government would shut that shit down?
Oh, no, the government didn't even have the power to do that.
Yeah, okay.
It's God.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll cover that shit up.
Here's a possibility, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like humans, we are really good at repeating ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, here's the thing. I've noticed that every time in the modern world now, something happens, or, you know, like a cool thing happens to us or to someone, you know, when they retell a story, they retell it a little bit more colorful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God, you know, so, you know, instead of like fighting with that fish for, you know, like the 2 minutes that you were fighting with the fish, all of a sudden you were fighting with the fish for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
It turns into 8 hours
and then it turns
2
into
days.
like, oh my God,
Yeah.
you know, the fish was like, because, you know,
So
you had a good
exaggerated.
3 or 4 foot fish.
And that is what
And now it's
happens
like
over
10
the years,
feet.
the story.
And then like the stories repeat and keep saying that stuff like that. Like, it happens like this now. So what makes
Could you
it
imagine
not
what
be
it did from
possible?
there to
Could it
now?
be possible? And just think about it, just as a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be possible that could have happened back then, as the stories were being told and passed down? Especially because back then,
There was no
you didn't
writing
have
on
the
books.
writings, and there was no mail. You weren't sending letters.
First of all,
The stories are
let's-
being
let's
told by
get-
mouth.
Let's get this straight. If Jesus was supposedly hung, fucking stabbed on the cross, do you think these are the same right-minded people that would tell this like logical story?
Yeah.
No!
Hell no.
No!
Those people that don't
Or not
work.
only that, but like, there is proof that they, you know, in those times that they did have people, you know, being held up and different, you know, having different ways to get throwing the rods at them and killing them that way. You know,
That was real.
that is
Yeah.
real. I
They get
understand that.
stoned.
But
Yeah,
like
but
I
I'm
said, it
saying
still follows in
all
the,
the-
like, are you gonna say the bad things necessarily?
Yeah.
Like the fighting back, or, I mean, I'm just saying, everything's kind of like word of mouth. And I know there's gonna be people that are gonna say,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
It's
back
not gonna
then
be the
nobody
full
lied, blah blah blah. But I was
factual-
like, yeah, but you have to remember in what situation these people were.
I'm like, this
They
is
were
really-
desperate and they needed something to believe
Oh
in.
man, they did.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Now,
I'm just saying, just, it's a thought, just, there's a possibility.
now, I
That's all.
personally, I just believe in taking out the good parts, taking out the good teachings. Like,
Exactly.
I take out just being a good citizen, being a good human being, being a good person,
Just being a good person. Jesus.
being good spirit, having positivity. Like,
having good morals.
mhm.
You know.
I follow all of that. Now, as far as, you know, me praying all the time, me studying the same Bible over and over for the rest of your life, and trying to find something new, it's not my thing. I am into receiving knowledge and learning knowledge. So talking to people about it and watching maybe new videos about it. But going to church is the same thing. I've been to church And I promise you, you're going to hear the same verses. You're going to hear the same lesson. They're just going to dictate how you should, how you should take church.
Yeah.
It's a biased opinion of
Very
God
biased.
and how they read the Bible. Not how you do. I mean, unless you go home and put in the time yourself, you're getting a very biased opinion. So I don't believe
100%.
in sitting in the church. I'd rather have a conversation with somebody or experience it. Like, I do believe in that there's spirits, no, like a spirituality. I do believe in that. And then, really just the morals behind it.
Definitely. Oh,
I just think
it
that
gives you a good base.
I think that everybody needs to just be good people.
Yeah.
And then I also feel that whatever it is that you believe in, as long as it's for, in a good way and stuff, in a good manner, then go for it. I feel like everyone needs something to believe in. And even if it's, the people that say, well, I don't see religion, well, then that's fine. Then what is it that you're going to believe in? Just have something, because I feel
have
like
a good moral compass.
if you have faith in something, and it doesn't necessarily have to be religion, but just having faith in something gives you something to go for and something to fight for and something to live for.
I see nothing wrong.
Otherwise,
with going,
what are you doing? Nothing.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong with going to church.
So, and that's what I say. Like those people that want to go to church on Sundays all the time and everything,
That's good.
and that
Go
makes
for
you
it.
feel good. Shoot, go
Do
for
it.
it.
Yeah.
Just don't come at me and
don't
tell me
force
that
it.
I'm all this extra stuff.
Yeah,
because
don't
I'm
tell
not
me that
doing it.
don't believe in God just
Because-
because I don't go. Like, damn.
Because I don't go to the same house as you to worship, I don't believe in God.
I was like, come on now.
And I don't tell people enough, and I don't think anybody knows me enough to know the things and the good things that I do, or because I'm not sitting out there going like, oh, well, this is what I did today. I don't, so nobody knows me good enough to even, that can just judge me based on whether I went to church on Sunday or not. And I do miss it. I love it. And, I do, like, I sit there and listen to, like, my music from the church. Like, when we were listening, I made a playlist. So I listened to the music, and I found other songs that I keep adding, and it's like my faith, little playlist that I have. And I listen to it, and I love the songs, and I feel like I'm connecting. And even though I didn't go to church on Sunday, I still feel I have a conversation with God.
Yeah.
And I choose to believe in, because that makes me feel good. So whatever it is that someone needs to believe in like that to make them feel good, and that it's positive and not hurting anyone, then go for it, because you need that.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody needs something.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with religion, and nothing's wrong with being Muslim, nothing's wrong with being a Buddhist, nothing's wrong with doing any of that. It's like, as long as you're a morally good person, you don't believe in having to sacrifice one of your people or one of your neighbor's sons, then you're a good person.
Or animals, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Which
this
is
one.
crazy.
Woo! Man, I remember growing up, seeing like all the news stuff about kids stabbing other kids in the woods, and I'd be like, why? They'd be like trying to sacrifice them. I was like, what's wrong with them?
I see that shit happen so much now, and I'm just like, never once as a child did I think, what would be great? guys. You know what we should do?
No, all four of us go to the woods.
Yeah, and then while we're in there, we'll just attack Billy Bobby. Let's just jump into the woods and just stab the shit. She's small.
She won't survive it.
She won't survive.
She can't
Just
run, she can't
continue.
tell.
I mean, she has a tiny voice. Nobody's gonna even hear her.
Man, they got the people that do that shit got some fucking.
And then you sit there and be like, "That's gonna be cool, right? Let's go, guys. Let's go do that." Like,
There's
never
no-
once did that that shouldn't even cross our minds. And if
Oh,
somebody
no.
said that shit, we would have
No.
been like, bitch,
No.
you're
There's
crazy.
no excuse for those kids.
I know.
You're a grown adult. I'm charging
I
you
was
for
like,
murder.
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck, man. You're just no, you're fucked up. I'm
Well,
sorry.
some people,
And-
honestly,
And I'm sorry, maybe I don't know enough
shouldn't be here. They're-
knowledge
It's-
about it.
Hey,
And
That sucks at
Again,
that
it's
age.
the raw truth. Some people just shouldn't be around. You just didn't. You made the cut because of medicine.
They were like, man,
And warning labels.
oh my god.
You made the cut because of that. Oh my
either
goodness.
that or you were raised that bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, that also does happen.
Mm.
Unfortunately.
That's true.
I mean, there's to an extent you can't raise it. I mean, you can't put it all on the parents.
No.
At some point, you gotta develop on your
Exactly.
own. Like if you're a grown man, if
Yeah.
you shot
And-
up, like
And
that
you
one
still
guy.
talking about, oh, because my mom didn't breastfeed me, bitch. I'm gonna choke
Was
you.
the guy in Florida or California that took out like a open cattle at like a concert? Like he shot like 100 people.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I forgot what it was.
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, I learned about that. What happened in my senior year?
Mm-hmm.
God, I was like, good. I couldn't imagine. That was around the time that I wanted to go to a concert. And I was like, I couldn't imagine if I was at a concert and it shot it like an open crowd.
I'm never going to another concert ever again.
And they tried to go back and like say that guy was like, oh, he had problems with his dad.
No.
Oh, this is a
wanna hear
grown
that. Yeah.
man. He's like 50-something, 60-something. I don't care
Yeah,
about
I don't
his
give a
dad at
fuck.
18. I'm like, you're a grown man.
Mhm. It's time for you to make some big boy changes, alright? You need to be a big boy.
Firing at 100 people. And didn't he kill himself?
No. They got to him.
Oh, he got to him?
They
I
got
can't
to him.
believe they
I
didn't
don't
kill
remember
him.
hearing that.
Mhm.
I can't believe they didn't kill him.
I'm surprised too, but I'm pretty sure that when they got him, they're gonna Epstein him too.
Oh my god, don't even get me started on that.
No. Nah, they haven't. Because he wasn't in like as much conversations as he was. Oh yeah.
But before
He
we
knew
get
way
too
too
lost,
much.
though, but before we get too lost,
Yeah.
you gotta think of a destination that you would like to go visit
Oh,
for
shit.
3 hours that you, that you
3
can't
hours?
change. Yeah, that all you can do is just watch. I mean, you can go see dinosaurs, you can go see the Stonehenge is getting built, whatever you want. 3 hours, you can go see it, but you can't change anything.
Oh, it was 3 hours? I thought it was just 1 hour.
Well, 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour, and you can't change nothing. Shit, you go see who the hell shot JFK? Who really shot him?
You're like,
Who
motherfucker.
really shot him?
Nah, you can't change it.
I know you can't change it now, but at least you know.
I
Because
wouldn't.
nobody knows that
You know,
shit.
get tomorrow's lottery numbers. Like,
Oh, well, that's the thing, you can't go in the future, you're gonna go
Yeah,
back.
we're gonna go back.
that sucks. Trying to make some money.
I don't know when exactly, but I would like to go somewhere where like someone was like doing like a speech or something.
Well, who would you want to hear?
I don't know. Like
Well,
I was thinking
who
about
inspires
it.
you the most? Like, shit, Gandhi? Who's,
No, you know what? I'm going back.
There's just so many. You know what I mean?
No.
And I think that's why I'm so. It's like I don't know. Like I would really have to like write it down
Or
and then narrow it
imagine
down if possible. Like that'd be
listening to Hitler
crazy.
speak to the people, what that speech was like.
I'm not
You
going
wouldn't be able to
there.
understand.
I know, but this guy was so influential. It's like, how did he?
I don't want to
How-
see that. He still murdered so many
I know.
people. I understand.
Yeah. But
from
like,
a different aspect.
Yeah, but this guy was so influential. He was able to talk a whole.
Could you imagine sitting and looking at all these fucking crazy white people?
It's so funny because I see where he's I see because we've had a conversation about this before, so I know what he's referring to.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you want to see a guy that killed a lot of people talk?
No, it's not that guy. I mean, you want to be. No, I'm saying you want to be in the room with.
Oh, no. I mean, he can't see you or anything. They can't. All you can do is like you can see it. They can't see you or anything. Yeah. You can just stand out of the way.
Oh, I want to see the whole Big Bang. I want to see what happened. I want to see how the fuck we got here.
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
See the Big Bang.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how did it all start?
Mm-hmm.
Was it just all darkness? Was it all white? Was it a white sheet of paper?
But see, this is the thing.
Darkness?
It's only 1 hour though. What if the Big Bang took years?
No, just go right.
No, go to that event where
right as it happened.
The event of the Big Bang.
Like when the Earth came into place.
That'd be very, very bright. I feel.
It'd be very.
Because all I can think of is
I'd be
explosion.
so small.
And that's if you're thinking,
or
in the Big Bang.
Was it God taking out a little bit of like some magical space dust?
What if it's not just
dust. Yeah, that's the one.
One God. What if it's like multiple gods? Fucking playing with.
So you want to go to like the beginning?
Whoa, that'd be fucking scary.
I'd be scared to go to like the beginning.
Yeah. Or would you want to go see dinosaurs?
I don't care to see
I would be
dinosaurs.
afraid
I want to see beyond that.
Honestly, I'd be afraid to see dinosaurs.
No, they can't harm you. They can't do nothing.
I know, but just seeing them will scare the shit out of me.
Imagine not being here today. Imagine dinosaurs just running down your street.
We're close to that.
See, and this
no, there's people who have extracted DNA, and I'm sorry for cutting you off, but like they're talking about trying to reincarnate dinosaurs, but right now they're about to do it for woolly mammoths. They were able to find a husk, and they extracted the DNA.
Wow.
And it's a woolly mammoth DNA, so they're gonna infuse it into an elephant, an elephant embryo, and this is how they're gonna breed back the woolly mammoth.
You better cut that out
because they have the genetics.
You better let me go first. I'm not trying to be alive with all these crazy shit running around.
That's your generation.
Well, that's just woolly mammoths.
I'm gonna die soon.
Yeah, but you know they're gonna do some dumb shit. This is gonna be like, I swear,
you already know it. Yeah.
All I know is I better die before Judgment Day. Woo, we're getting way too close. Our phones could listen to us, man. I seen the robots moving around. I don't know how real it is because I took a screen recording. I'll show you that. Took a screen recording. It showed like one of those guys in a green suit. And I was like, so is it really the robots or is it?
Now does the robot itself exist? Yes, but as far as the technology is gone, no.
Well, I did see this. This one had me tripped out, but then I was like, wait.
I see. They made it. That's so bad.
But then I see some other stuff where I was like, maybe this is military grade. They had the dogs and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's right.
Alright. Big Bang. Alright, so I'm gonna choose one more spot to go see, and then we can discuss. Alright. What if we can see when Christopher Columbus first came over? That first hour. With him meeting the Indians. How did that go?
I couldn't be sitting still.
I would smack him.
I know, yeah, but like, how did that interact? Like, you met another human. How did you react?
They tried to kill him. What are you talking about?
I know, yeah, but that's what we know from the story. But what? But like, is that your first thought? Is to go and engage, or is it trying and be friendly?
No, they wanted to land.
Oh yeah, obviously, but
well, for the people that were already in the land, they wanted to be friendly, but it
Yeah.
didn't really quite work out for them now, did
They
they?
got
I know
diseases,
that. I know,
and then
but-
they were killed and backstabbed. Come on now.
Genocide!
Very much so. But to see it happen.
We know what his
Firsthand.
mentality was. We don't even have to go back.
Firsthand. Man, this is
It'd be different if we could change it. America would probably be a whole lot better.
Or if I can at least like make him trip once or something, you know,
One-
fall on his face.
One,
Like that's all I need, at least. You know what I mean? Like at least I can come back and be like, yeah, that's right. I made his ass fall on his face.
I would come
That's it.
if
That's all I want.
if I could redo it. I would try to make a deal with people. Like I'll pay you, come work for us, come help us build this new place. Pay you.
Or would you teach people battle tactics so then if invaders ever came, that they could defend themselves? How different would the story be then?
Like teaching the slaves. Well, I mean, if they weren't slaves,
Or even teaching...
but teaching civilians to know battle.
No, like, say you can go back and teach the Indians, like, from America.
Oh,
So when Christopher Columbus came over,
well, then,
they actually beat them and were able to hold them off. Because they're only going to have so much ammo and so many people. You're
Mhm.
coming to them.
oh,
You're
if
limited in
we were
supplies.
able to teach them.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Imagine if they were ever put barriers in the water so then the ship couldn't get close.
where would we be? This way.
Yeah, right? It'd be... What? Imagine that world. Completely different.
I know where I would go.
What?
I would go back to El Salvador in the year that I was like 2 and 3, or 2 or 3,
Mm.
and just watch me go with my grandma to the river and spend a day there doing the laundry.
Wow. Wow.
That is got deep.
That would make me so happy.
Man, I had to go
Yeah.
before I turned 7 because I don't remember much before 7. I can't believe you remember 2 to 3 though.
That's when I
Yeah.
was with her. I was with her until right before I was 5.
No, it would be
Or at
cool. Yeah,
5.
like what if you can choose like some times in your own...
Or maybe I was 4.
Yeah,
But
like
I was little.
in your
very
own
little.
life to go back and just watch like the times that you couldn't remember.
Hmm. Well, I mean, it's a good thing that we have cell phones now.
Yeah, you could then and record everything.
I was listening to Joe Rogan, and he was talking about how he was talking with Little Duval or something, and they were talking about how our phones are like now our second memory, like our second brain.
Yeah, dude.
And, like we log so much information in there, and it was like go through your camera roll. It was like,
Your camera roll, if you work out, it's tracking your heartbeat.
but I'm saying it has all your memories. It has all your notes, it has all your passwords, it has everything. It's your second mind.
Everything.
Your texts, your calls, conversation, like it's all there. I got like I'm sure I have like 6,000 photos, and it's going back from like years. Yeah, I have like almost 7,000 photos.
I have over 7,000.
Yeah, so many photos like that.
Like 15,000.
50 probably.
She's probably close to it.
50,000?
No.
No, 50.
Oh, 50.
50.
Oh, what?
He doesn't even know.
Okay, if I delete all the stuff that's work related, hold on. Let me do that real quick. There's a lot of crap up here that I'm taking pictures of. Alright, that's that. That's Sunday fun day.
Really,
amazing
I kind of think that
games.
Sundays. I mean, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was awesome. To see.
Sunday fun day.
But I think
Cowboys
that
went out
Sundays
there and
has
took care
my-
of business. Even though I'm not a
Yeah.
Cowboys fan, but them boys went out there and took care of business today against them Rams, against a good defense too.
I know. I was like, what? We needed that win too.
Oh yes, y'all need every win from here on out.
We've been needing every win from there on
Yeah.
out. But yeah, I was like, go.
Cardinals put off a big victory
Go
today against the
team.
Browns. Eagles beat the Redskins, so that was good for the Eagles. So actually put some up with y'all. So you actually needed the Redskins to win. Texans beat the Titans. So all right. Bills put up a good game against the Steelers.
See,
Raiders lost, but we're not gonna talk about that. Last home game in the
then-
Coliseum. It's heartbreaking to see him lose.
We're not gonna talk about that a lot.
my team has a good Sunday. This Sunday. We just recently had a good Thursday. We didn't get to play this Sunday. The Ravens sitting high and
Oh,
pretty.
is that your team now? Oh, dang, I've missed out on a lot.
Man,
What the heck?
watching
Y'all need
that
to start
game.
filling me in if y'all gonna have these conversations.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have a team last time I knew.
Oh man, no. I went and watched the history. I went and watched Ray. I went and watched Ed.
Yeah, but see, last time I talked to you, you were gonna go look at the
Oh,
history.
yeah,
I never
you're
thought that
right.
you went to look at it and you found a team.
Oh, I did.
What the heck? Y'all, if y'all gonna have your little meetings and conversations and stuff, y'all need to fill me in afterwards.
All right. We can do that.
Podcast will be everywhere. Yep.
To make me find out this again. I'm just kidding.
But since they didn't play this Sunday, last Thursday they went 42-21 up on the Jets.
Oh yeah.
Ravens a good team. They have good history too.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, but this Sunday, oh yeah, the game's looking good. Game's looking good. Honestly, I was surprised the Cowboys did that good.
Me too. The Cowboys right now, they're ahead of the of Philly. They gotta win the next one.
Cause what are they? Well, they're like 7 now.
Yeah, they're 7-7.
But they were just like 6 and 7. God, I thought they were out the picture.
No, that's 7-7, so it's Philly.
That's what I said. We needed that win.
Yeah, y'all would have been out the picture without that.
And we still need the next win too. We're
Wow.
not out of it yet, but damn, my boys were playing
Oh,
like.
how did the
I loved it because they were playing like a team, and I love when when it happens. Like because it just doesn't happen as often anymore. Like that's the way
They're
football
not
used to be.
consistent.
Every single game used to be like that. That's why you will have dads sit on the couch and watch it all day because like all games were that good. Like even if it wasn't your teams, you were still like damn. And then you followed the teams and stuff, and you wanted a different. Even like if you hated a team, you wanted them to win this time because it was better for you, and you know what I mean. And
Well,
so
that's
it was,
betting. Yeah, that's a
No,
different
it
story.
wasn't always betting though.
I was like,
it
no,
was
betting
just
for you.
No, but like for at least my uncles, the ones that watch football and stuff like that, it was like entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, nobody was betting or anything. It was just
Yeah. Oh,
entertainment.
yeah.
And you know, and it just made him happy. And like, and you see the players that were out there before. There was just so much passion, and it was like so much. There was so much love for the game.
Yeah.
You know, and like teams were playing harder. Like somebody would do bad in a team, and then all of a sudden they got to a team, and that person fit in perfectly. Then it was like a completely different person, you know, and it's just, I love that. And today they were playing like that, so it was kind of cool to see that because it just reminded me of that. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's why it was more exciting for me to watch that game.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All the games have been really good. Players been showing out. Even the old man went and got a touchdown.
That's all right.
Let me go look on the NBA side and see what's been going
We
on.
won.
Who?
Lakers.
Lakers.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Y'all team is doing nice. Did y'all beat Miami? Or y'all just beat the Hawks? Oh, it wasn't a blowout though.
No, it was close.
Nets.
Oh my god, Isaac sent me a message. She was watching the game too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nuggets and Knicks. Terrible. It's a terrible game. Nets 76ers. I'm surprised the 76ers are losing. They got like freaking 5-6 All-Stars there. There's no reason they should be losing. Lakers.
Are they injured?
Are they injured? I'm gonna go look. They might be doing that whole load management thing.
Mm-hmm.
There should be no reason. They're 20-8. There's no reason they should be losing like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that one, let me see. I'm really not trying to go too far. Well, okay, there we go. 76ers. Oh, I guess the big man didn't play, but they still had another center out there. 10 points, 20 points, 11, 8, 17. Oh, I guess they were just missing the Joel Embiid.
No, he's a big player, though.
Yeah. I guess he has a big impact
Yeah.
on their team, but they still have like, freaking good guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lakers win. I don't even want to look at my team. My team is garbage right now.
You should always want to look at your team.
Yes. I love my team, but we just went from 2 All-Stars and a good center and like alright bench. Like last year we were doing pretty good, and then now we lost Paul George, Russell. We have Chris Paul who's doing absolutely nothing. We have this random new guys, and then they have like some of the same bench, which wasn't already that good. But our team is really bad right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's alright. It's good to watch, but sometimes it's really unwatchable. And Golden State Warriors for a second were unwatchable. You were like, holy God. They were like, Clay isn't here, Steph isn't here.
Yeah.
Draymond is not what you want to watch, but Draymond's barely there. And all these new guys. You're like, huh? Who? They got some guys off the practice G League squad playing, but it's bad.
Yeah.
It's how the Lakers are sometimes.
Yeah.
We have our days. I'm not gonna lie.
Like when Kobe was out.
We have our years.
Yeah, there's been some times. They'd be like, who is this? They'd be like, Jordan Clarkson. The Cavs right now? Oh my God. We're trying to make trades for Kevin Love, but he hasn't been producing out there. What is he going to do over here? Like, he's not a...
He's a superstar, though. He's not a superstar. And you can't shop him around like one.
I'd rather have Porzingis.
Oh, 100%.
You see him and Luka?
Yeah. He's young, doing his thing out there.
Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. He just got injured, though.
Yeah.
But that's just like a few weeks. He'll be back in like 2 to 3 weeks. He just sprained it. So he'll be right back up.
Yeah.
Right back to like 30 ball, triple double, Russell type numbers.
It's not like that. Like that. That's what he does.
Yeah, but Oklahoma's still my place. I'd still love to go see some games there.
Yeah. OKC, man.
Well, I would have loved to see some games there, like if they had the freaking team that they had last year.
KD was there, and
I was okay without KD not even being there. I was okay with seeing Russell, and then when Paul George came, oh heck yeah, it was a nice thing to see. Even Carmelo.
Yeah. If Paul George would have stayed in there, they put that Melo.
Well, we already have Melo.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's the last one, so we gotta share this one, and then there's a card in the car. Unless you're gonna be super awesome, go get it.
I'm not awesome. I'm mediocre.
You can be mediocre, so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could be.
I will get after this.
You're awesome.
But shoot,
Take
yeah.
notes. That's
We
how
had
marriage
Car-
works.
I had Carmelo, and then Carmelo,
Where's he at now?
he's with Portland.
Portland now.
We had him, and then he went. The Hawks just gave him money pretty much to even have him back. They just bought him out for no reason at all. Like, that was a bad business move. I don't get why they did that. We got Dennis Schroeder, and they bought out Carmelo. Like, you just got rid of
money.
for no reason. But we were like, okay, thanks. Just paid off his contract, and then Carmelo went to Houston Rockets, and then they dropped him for like no reason at all. I think it was because of Chris Paul.
Yeah, he didn't like him.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Probably beefing.
And now Chris Paul is stuck on the Thunder with no help at all, just all new guys, and Steven Adams. Steven Adams is just a fucking big rock. He's not meant to do
He's
the
not
stylish
centerpiece,
things.
yeah.
He's a big rock. Yeah, he's a strong guy.
He's not a centerpiece though. He's a good addition.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good, addition to have.
He's
He's
not
a
your
superstar.
star player.
No. And Chris Paul he's not a star player no more either.
Mm-mm. Oh lordy, it
He's
shows.
good.
It shows.
He's good. He's not a star no more.
He can score, but it's not like that's what he goes for.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather give the ball to Trae Young than give the ball to Chris
Yeah.
Paul, which is sad. But Trae Young averages more.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. And the more looks he gets, the hotter he'll get, and the more points he's gonna put up on the board.
Yeah. But that's just sports.
Yeah.
It's just sports. It's how contracts, it's how the business goes.
Yeah.
People get traded, people get thrown around, people leave, people go to a better situation. I'm like, for all my sake, like, get your money while you're in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Get it, because I mean,
It's a business.
yeah, I understand.
Honestly,
If there was a higher paying job and I'm still doing what I love to do,
Mm-hmm.
oh man,
Yeah.
that opportunity was thrown in my face. You'd be like, I ain't gonna get 200 mil over there.
Mm-hmm.
Just play the same way I'm doing here. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go make some more money for my family.
Hell yeah.
Like, I love you
not only
guys.
that, but I feel like people that go play sports and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a career, yeah, but you have to think about it. That's a very short career.
Yeah, that
You ain't
too.
going
That's
into that
like
long
only
term.
10 years, 10,
Like,
15
you're
years.
gonna be doing that for a while, but then you have to think of something after.
This is why you do it during the process. Like, even
Yes.
with me trying to box, I still want to be doing the podcast. I still want to be going to school. Like, I want to get everything done.
Mm-hmm.
That way, like, when I get out, everything's already solidified. I've already started companies. We've already started doing what we needed to do to put us in better positions. So.
Oh yeah, that's all. That's
Yeah.
all in the plan.
You can't wait too late. Like, a lot of people's thoughts is just, okay, well, I'm going to go pro. And that's it. Boom. Blow up.
Yeah. Then what?
I'm like, all right, well, how many people do you
So-
think else are trying for that
The
position?
same exact thing.
I'm like, are you going to work harder than them? Like, you're already pretty late. Like,
Yeah.
you need to start doing something.
Mhm.
You need to figure something out. So, like, that's why my mindset's always been like, all right, what else can I do? Like, all right, I can go to school. Like, shoot, I can do this podcast.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
work out.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. No, that's free. Go after it. It's your passion.
Yep.
It
So,
will pay off.
So I'm glad we're carrying out the show, and I'm going to continue this every single day. Give you guys some content.
Oh, yeah. Well, y'all ready to end the show? I think we've been on for
Yeah.
a good time.
Uh-huh.
And I hope everybody has enjoyed the conversations. And it is that time to end the show. You can join us tomorrow, same time, same place, 21:20. Have your kids down and have all your duties finished, and you can enjoy the night with us. Till next time. Good night.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.